Hello, and welcome back to Treacle Stew. We had a pretty good run on the 4th floor so far, and just finished this room and got access to a secret, which hopefully will go well, but the secrets have not been pulling their punches in this hold, so I was expecting this to be significantly, well, troublesome. As an aside, I was a little bit disappointed that this dagger was not actually used for any puzzle purpose, but then I was thinking about it some more, and there's not really all that much you can do with the dagger and gel, because let's say this blob had this corner missing, and so you stand here, you stab, like you go in here, you stab this, you now have a dagger with a gel baby on two different sides of you. Literally the only move you can make in that situation is to run backwards diagonally, and they will both follow you, and you'll be forced to continuously do that until you either, run up against a wall and manage to scrape one of them off or something. So it's actually fairly limited puzzle potential there. I guess there is something. I did think of one idea, so maybe I will make a room around it, but it's, of all the weapons that can cut gel, the dagger is by far the worst. Alright, and a secret variant of the room that we just beat. And, well, not a dagger, but we do get a pickaxe. Oh boy. Well, I note right away that I can stab this, which is very suspicious. Also, why would I want to use a pickaxe? Wouldn't a sword just be better? I guess that's the very first thing to test. Well, okay. One very first thing to test is something I'm just gonna... just a second here. So we had 9 potions here and 3 blobs. These 3 are the same size. So here we have 7 potions and we have 1 additional. Okay, I know what this is for. This is so that we can cut it and get gel babies. And then this is to help push gel babies around. Right, because the one thing I wanted to check was this is not going to cut, right? It's not going to cut, yeah. No. Let's just grab that. Okay, so yeah, this is to maneuver gel babies. We can then push them around in order to prevent gel from growing. Okay, so this is probably going to be pretty finicky, but maybe not that terrible. I do note that we have this nice diagonal here. This is kind of what I was saying about the dagger. If we don't want to kill any of these gel babies, we'd have to run away like this. So in this case, we can't actually preserve all 7 of these gel babies. The scary thing about that is that it might mean we have to preserve all 7 of them. And we could do that with the pickaxe as well, if we wanted to. Alright, well, what are we doing here then? This, that weapon token is actually interesting. Can you put a... Yeah, you can put a decoy on a weapon token. Of course you can. Now, if we have a decoy here, we're not going to have a gel baby here that's not gonna just step into the decoy range. I'm just looking at this because we want... Yeah, I was thinking if we have a decoy on the token with a sword in this gel, and we prevent it from growing except for here and here, then we have a solution. However, if I just do something like this, because it won't grow over the token, maybe 2 is too many. But that works. Okay. So I can do this with 2 potions and no gel babies, which means that that's probably the solution, because I can't imagine using one and trying to use gel babies as well. So this had 4 was the requirement, and I don't think, based on this shape, there's any way to do this with fewer than 4 decoys. Because with 4 decoys, we get... I was thinking here, because if we have a sword in each of these 4 corners, that just works. We've seen that before. If we have a sword in the side instead, yeah, that handles both the corner tiles, but then we still have this, which... Okay, I mean, theoretically, I could do this with 2 if I had... I think it's just easier to show what I'm thinking by actually placing the decoys, so I'm going to do that instead of pointing with the mouse. So if you had something like this, and it didn't grow here, which would be possible, we could have a gel baby right here. Good luck getting away from it. I guess we'd probably just mirror this and have the gel baby over on this side. That seems a lot more reasonable. That would prevent this from growing at all. Which would mean, in fact, yeah, if I'm doing this, let's just do as few mental manipulations as possible. It makes it easier to sort out my thoughts, make sure everything's in the right place. So in this situation, with... I guess we'll just do this. Show, this is a gel baby. So these are gel babies, they do not... gel does not grow. So if we grow here, and here, and not out here, this would be possible with 2. However, again, we're having this problem of how do I get a gel baby here with me over here? Because it's going to be chasing me. Well, I think that I have the wrong orientation. Let's try... something like this. And here is Gel Baby 1. So Gel Baby 1 up here, the back end is all dealt with. Here we want it to grow here and here, because that gets us our cuttable shape. But we don't want it to grow out here. So in order to prevent this growth, we would need more gel babies. So let's say we put a 3rd decoy here, and then we had 2 gel babies, whoops, stuck to it like this. This one isn't actually doing any cutting, it's just here to attract the gel. So here we have 1, 2, 3. This decoy will be closer than these, so these gel babies will be attracted to it. Is it possible to get one here again? I'm having this issue again. Well, if we actually make use of you to do a cut, do that, then what's happening? Since we're using a decoy for attraction properties anyway, in this situation, this will grow here and here, but you will cut that, you will cut that. So this entire side is dealt with just the 2 of you. You then, because we have the gel baby here, which is going to be really easy to set up, I'm confident I can get that done. Might even do it on the bottom side if I need more maneuvering space. Like just mirror this, it's an option. So if we do all that, we have... The only problem now is that we want these 2 tiles to grow, but we don't want this blob to grow. And that is easily done by just sticking a second gel baby there, which would be pretty easy to do. Alright, so with this pattern, we have 3 decoys and 2 gel babies handling this, which saves us a decoy, which we can use for here. In fact, I can just test this because right, so the fact that we're down 2, that means that we would have 2 decoys for this, because these 2 would be here for this. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that works. And as you can see, this one and this one are not doing functional cuts. So that works with 3. Now, it would work with 2 if we could somehow get a gel baby here that isn't chasing us. Which, if we reverse this, we might actually be able to, because then we can go around this way and we can get more than 5 tiles away from it. So actually, I think it was the 4th orientation. I've done all 4 of these now. I think this is the orientation that we want. Because we got baby here. Do we need to use a 3rd one here? We might need to use a 3rd one here. Right, because like this is the problem. Like you don't have to cut if alternatively, hold on. What happens if I do this? I can't get away. That's what happens. That's unfortunate. Because this actually just works really nicely. But I can't get far enough away. Well, what if I had a different weapon? So I do this. Problem is your turn order is wrong. If you were faster, and I can do that. Okay. We did not get enough. We needed to block this. Like, this is fine, but this doesn't quite work. We needed 2 of you. So what I'm trying to do here the reason I wanted this weapon, I guess if I do something like this. No, it's worse. That can't be right, because we have to be cutting into the sides. I'm trying to see. I haven't actually looked at this. I might not need to be this efficient with my decoys, but I'm trying to do this with 2. So if I do something like this. Okay. Then I need... See, the problem here is that I'm going to need all of this to be filled in. Yeah, this angle's not good. Now, if I try doing it the other way, it's not going to work, because the issue with this is that I lose my... Well, say I lose my diagonal, but I can... do something like that. Again, I'm never gonna keep one here because the act of getting away from it. So no, I think rather than focusing on this, I'm trying to be efficient. I'm just wasting a lot of time potentially. So we'll go with what we know works, which is here doing 2. There's not really any way to get a baby stuck here. Well, there might be, but then we're doing this, which is good, and then I guess we're doing this. So with that set up, I don't need any of you, but I do need to do something like that. So with this setup, I do have all this. I'm just going to confirm that this is working. I was off. How did I... Right, you need to grow in there. Why did I do that? Okay, I want something like that. I think. What happened? Oh, it slid because it transformed. Oh, okay, no, this suddenly became really awful. Okay. I can't just stick it on here because it's going to slide and that's going to allow the tar to grow, which caused this problem. So I need 2 babies down there. And then I also have to be able to do this with 2. I mean, I can do that. And does that let me get away without actually killing any of them? Maybe. If I haven't done this yet, then that does let me get through. Which one I'm wanting to do something like that. Here I need just 1 here. Yeah, this is unpleasant. Okay, there we go. We got around it. There we go. So with that kind of a setup, No, it's still sliding. Right. So that doesn't even work. Alright, well there was another approach that I did consider briefly, which I didn't comment on, which is that we take one of these, we do something like this, and then we just have all of the gel, babies get stuck on this somehow. Is that the side I want it on, or do I want it like this? Because if I can have... I need 1, 2, because this one will slide up here. So for this to work, I'm going to need 1, 2... 5-ish? This looks awful. But if I could have all of you around here, this might work. Is there a way to do this with 2? Because this seems way worse than what I was trying to do down here. Alternatively, yeah, there's no way to do this shape with 2, right? This is a 3. I think that was something I discovered here. I needed 3 for that. So if I have 3 for this, 3 for this, and then 1 for this. 1 for this. Might actually be pretty easy. Because if I just do something like this... Well... Aside from the fact that everybody died... But if I just do that... That works, right? Yeah, okay. So using 1 down here, and 2 gel babies, and that's super easy to set up as long as I have 2 gel babies down here. This will be fine. Okay. So we just have 1 down here. So that means... And with those 2 in those positions, I have access to these still. Alright, so with 3... What was it? It was... Something like this? Would that work? We're assuming that this is gone, which, just for the sake of making this simpler, let's just do that. Because that's obviously not growing. We're cutting that. What am I doing? I'm just not even... I had something that worked and I didn't really think about it, and then my brain is rapidly stopped trying to calculate how gel works. Okay, so we'll do one like this, which cuts all of this. So then we do one like this, which is fine. That cuts all of this. And then all we need... Well, one more like that. That should work. Yes, okay. So then we need to be able to do this with 3 and gel babies. And I think that's going to be easier than trying to get gel babies stuck up here. Alright, so with 3... Well, we did spend a lot of time looking at this already. The problem with this is that these gel babies slide when they're tar babies. Like, honestly, if that wasn't a consideration, I would like this room a lot more, but I feel like that's where it starts to get really fiddly. Because I was actually pretty happy with how this is working until I made that realization. Because yeah, now I put one here and it's not actually good enough because it will go towards the slower, I believe. So it'll slide this way, which means that we get growth here. And even if I have 2, it'll go here and here. Yeah, so this actual approach no longer works. Okay. And if we do something like this, I mean, that'll handle the bottom. But the reason that I didn't like this approach was that for this to work, we're going to need... We need 2 gel babies here. We only get 7. Here we're going to need at least 2. On this side, and that would work. Those 2 would be attracted to you. No, we don't. We want this to grow. Okay, so the problem then is this space. But we need you to be cutting the middle. We need you to be cutting the middle. So then we need 2 here. This grows just fine. But we don't want this to grow, which means that we need 3 here. That is 7. 2, 3, and 2. I don't like it. I really hope that's not the case. Okay, so what else can we do with this blob? Well... The thing is... We need every tile to be covered. Which is why I keep doing this sort of a setup. But what if I did... something like that? Problem with that setup Is okay, this growth is taken care of. This growth is taken care of. And then we have to be in here. So what if I did something like this? There are no 2x2s left in here. Assuming that this grows, that's okay. The problem is, with this setup, we need this to grow, but we need it to not grow up here, which means that we need this to be occupied. I don't think that's possible, because if it's here, it's just going to be attracted this way. So this kind of a setup does not work. What if we reverse it? That's the other possibility. Here, we have a problem with growth here, but we can get one baby there. Okay, I think this is promising. We get one baby here, and then for here we just need 3 babies? Really? Because we have to stop. It's growing here. No, we need 2. Because if it grows here, that's fine, we'll cut it. We just need 2. Okay, I think this is the setup. So 2 babies here, 1 baby here, and those will both be perfectly fine. Then 1 here and 1 here. So we actually need 5 babies. Okay, we found the setup. I should test that this works. So this is going to be kind of a circle, corner, corner, and side. So we have corner, and I think this is the angle that I wanted at. Corner, corner, and side, and then we want 3 babies, and I'm just going to use decoys to simulate it and make sure that this is working the way I think it will. So these are not cuts. They're not influencing the cut. Okay. So like this, as tar, they would still both be attracted to the same thing, turns into gel, and it's cut. Alright. Yep, I think that's doable. And then, like I said, I can do this at the very end. I'll have to figure this out again because I don't remember what I did, but I don't think it was that hard to figure out. Alright, so what I need to do now is probably pre-place these. Like so. And once I've done this, okay, I can do that. They're all scraped off. Okay, and getting there we go. That's fine. I can get you back into position. Yes, okay. Then you two are going to be for here. So then I just need... I need one more. Yeah, this is a problem. Is there a way I could get you around? Yes, if I do this, maybe? Oh, I don't want you to move. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not... Like, what I'm doing isn't actually helping, though. Because the problem is... this angle. Now, I do have an extra one here. So maybe... Yeah, okay, your turn order works out nicely. Which means that I should be able to get you out. Getting you here, it's going to be a pain. Okay, let's just get you over here, maybe? Yeah, this whole room is kind of a pain. Okay, so we got you all in position. You're coming with me. There we go. I think that's all of the gel babies in the positions that I want. Pretty sure that this worked. Nothing's in range of this. Oh, a sword. That's fine. We got a sword. Alright, and then... I'm pretty sure it was this. That cuts that. Nope, that's not what we want. We want here. So we cut this. This cuts all of this. Was this right? I think so. Okay, got it. Well, that was a room. I actually think maybe a hint guy would have been... Like, not that I would have used it, but also I guess having a hint guy in a secret room might be interesting, but as far as saying that something along the lines of you can solve this without having your gel babies slide as tar. I don't know, something like that might have been good. Anyway, that is that room down. Only 40 minutes, not too bad. So yeah, significantly harder than anything else that I've done on the level, but it is the first secret, and that's kind of what I've come to expect from secrets. They really... they've been pretty nasty in this hold. Oh, speaking of hint guy. He's on a platform over a pit. Okay, it's an interesting spot to be. We've got gel here and here. I'm assuming that's just for flavor, especially since there's no tar stuff gate. This... Yeah, and there's no path to it either, because I was thinking, oh, I can just lure this gel baby out. It's like, nope, can't get up here. So, yeah, puzzle starts from here. Had to stab the hint guy. Alright, so what's going on here? We have 2 bits of gel. I think there's not much we can do about this. I think this is a timer. Because what I have to do is I have to block all of the... So I have to drop all the trapdoors. And then that lets me get in here. I can then stab this. No matter how much this has grown, I think at that point... Well, it doesn't matter because... Yeah, we can't cut it. We can't cut this. But that doesn't matter because then we can just go up this way and wait for growth that'll be useful here. Which I guess would be standing here with our sword this way. And that lets us have access to this Gel Mother. Okay, so this is just a mimic puzzle. I've already wasted some turns because I have my orientation wrong from the start. So let's do something a bit more sensible. Kill that. This is where the mimic starts. Oh no. Okay. So by waiting here, I stop the growth. But this is a timer for getting all of my business done. And I guess I'm going around this way. I guess that makes sense. Given this diagonal, that and that seem pretty good, and this is a flat section that shouldn't matter. So I guess I'm... Whoops. I guess I'm doing this. And then do it again. Okay, they're both growing, which might not be ideal. Okay, get a little bit of leverage. Well, the problem here I guess I can keep doing this. Which is where I probably wanted to block more gel. Yeah, because I can't get here. This is kind of awkward. If I had more ability to walk in here, would it make a difference? Because at this point, you can see this is the range I have. I'm completely stuck. So... I guess we're going to do something like that. So this gives me my maximum range in this direction. I don't think that helps. I mean, let's do that. Which does get me that. This one is actually pretty awkward. Did I need to drop it first somehow? Well, again, I'm stuck in this space where... oh, I can modify my path a little bit, but... Yeah, how do I ever get that tile? I mean, I can do... I can get myself there, but that's not going to help me. I guess I can... If I can get one more leverage... I can get one more leverage off of this somehow, which... I could do if this was open. Okay. Is there a way to replicate these circumstances here? Well, if I go over here... I'm not sure what I've done, but I might have lowered myself. Yes, okay. Now from here... I might just not have enough space yet, because I've been mostly ignoring this, just trying to figure out the mimic stuff. I might not have enough space left with the gel to get anything done here. Because I need to... from here... let's see, I can do that. And get some more height. Okay, I mean, that's almost enough. I would just need... this is awkward, because from here I have to step here. That's not what we want to do. We want to... Yeah, to go diagonally down this way. We also, this guarantees that we need a certain amount of space in order for this to work. So I think I need to restart and be more aggressive about stopping gel. I'm just trying to figure out this last bit here. The thing that I'm going to have to do, I mean, I just have to be able to make a move like this. So yeah, okay. I figured out the kinds of moves that I need to do. This was pretty good, I think, because... Okay, we'll just wait here, get ourselves... some height. It looks like I have 5 moves to spare, so let's use them. And if we just go one more, this is off by 1. Yeah, we have to do it from here. I think it's this one first and then this one. So we do that, we can get over to... we need to be Wait a minute. We're off here. We need to be... No, we want to be the other way. Maybe we just have to go down one more. Yeah, okay, that gets us enough height. And then from here... how did I do this again? This one was tricky. I how did I do this? It was definitely using this for leverage. I don't think that helps me, because that's just reversing my problem. I need to be one higher relative to the Mimic, so that I can push off of this. Like, that doesn't... That doesn't help. So I guess I need to be able to leverage this corner and that corner? Is that what I did? Yes, that's how that works. Do I have enough space now? See, here I'm stuck in this again, so I don't want to be stuck here. Yeah, and I needed one more. I needed one more, so I was too slow. Well, I spent 2 cycles doing this. So now... No. Why is it like this? I need to... push off once. Possibly twice. I have to come back down again. Do that again. Shouldn't even help me. Okay, why? Why is this not working? Okay, if I do that... Why does not have enough leverage anymore? Okay, no. There we go. I got here quickly. There we go, we got through. Now the question is this enough? To get me here? Yes. Okay. And that should do it. That's still killable, but annoying. I wonder what the hint guy has to say for this one. More mimics, huh? Well, that's going to be it for today. Let's just check out...
Column displacement is easy to make with diagonal moves.
Sure.
Road displacement needs a flat surface, or specifically, vertical moves. Remember, you can block gel growth with your body. That's all.
Alright, so nothing terribly profound from our friend here. It was pretty obvious. But I guess that's how hints work. Alright, well that was much slower progress. I was surprised that this room ended up taking so long too, because this is a super simple concept. It's just really fiddly trying to get all those moves done. So yeah, I'd say 2 is less than 7, which is what we did the previous time, but you know, progress was made, I guess. We'll continue with this level next time. I will see you then.